Welcome to Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts. Sarasota's downtown business community has a controversial new campaign suggesting how you should help the homeless. We'll discuss.
I'm celebrity makeup artist Mickey Williams. Ladies, you may not want to admit it, but you have peach fuzz on your face. I have a great new home solution for you today to take care of that.
I'm Haley Wilgus. Guys love stuff that do something. We've got the latest and greatest Father's Day gifts from our gadget guru.
And I'm Linda Carson. I like guys who dress well. We will have a men's fashion show from an upscale local retailer. All that and more right now on Suncoast View.
Welcome to the show, and a warm welcome back to Mickey Williams and Haley Wilgus.
Glad to be here.
It's like the W sisters.
Yeah. We were hanging out in the makeup room.
Yes. Very intimate when we were putting on the shapewear.
The shapewear, doing all that.
We're going to talk about our shapewear secrets today. And you know, we're not secretive about much of anything with each other. I'm sure you've noticed that. Linda and I compare our shapewear daily. If it's in our purse.
I carry extra in my purse.
And mine is usually balled up in my purse for when I'm done with it here. I just have it around when I need it again.
Yeah.
So
it's just comforting to know it's there.
Yeah, but it's not comforting to have on all the time.
No.
Mickey has a new kind to show us today, and we do love Mickey's finds. So we will get that out later and talk about what makes it so special.
Are you wearing it?
Yes, that's why I'm sitting up so straight.
It's holding her spine in place. But that is okay. All right, well, we have a new face in the kitchen today. A warm welcome to Chef Marco from Drunken Poet Cafe in downtown Sarasota. Welcome.
How are you?
What are we making today?
We're gonna make fried rice with crab meat.
Fried rice with crab meat. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm looking at the artistry of the dishes there. Drunken Poet is really known for the kind of the way you put things together. Tell us what you think about presentation.
Well, that's the first taste you have, I think, on the table.
Yes.
You know, before you eat it.
The first thing you see.
You see.
Okay. Makes us want to eat it, perhaps.
So you're really an artist. You're really an artist.
Yeah, I think so, because I know the dishes you've brought before have been beautiful. Well, he is also a mixologist, Linda, and this will make you happy. We have had a little bit of a long week, and Chef Marco has brought us a wine cocktail
TGIF.
to get our happy hour started off on this Friday. So TGIF, and thank you, Chef Marco. We'll be joining him in the kitchen and learn more about the Drunken Poet Cafe and how to make fried rice.
I like that.
Very good.
Nice and refreshing. All right, well, time for our first hot topic. And speaking of downtown Sarasota, your kindness could kill. That is the message in downtown Sarasota as business owners ask customers once again to stop giving money to the homeless. This is the second time the Downtown Merchants Association has posted signs in the shops on Main Street asking that cash be given to homeless services instead of directly to the people. Now, a similar campaign occurred in 2014. Sarasota continues to make national news for its growing homeless population, including a big spread in the Washington Post just last week. It highlighted the dichotomy between the indigent and the patrons with upscale shopping bags in our downtown area. What do you think of this No Cash campaign, take two?
You know, I think there are places that the homeless can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner free. There are places they can sleep at night. Now, to sleep at night, you have to be on a campaign working to better yourself. And a lot of the homeless need mental health. So giving them $10, $5, $1 on the street's not going to help them get the help they need. You're just delaying it and stretching it out longer for them. So we do have the services. They won't take advantage if they don't have to.
So you're okay with the concept? You don't think it makes us appear mean at all?
No, give it to the Salvation Army. Give it to the Redemption House. Give it to places that help the homeless, but don't just prolong their time on the street. That's not good for anybody.
Give it to like recovery aspects too. You know, you think about it. Look what happened to San Diego. They did nothing about it, and they ended up taking over blocks and blocks and blocks and became these entire communities. And it was just a point of where people would just migrate to San Diego because the weather was right, which is just like here, and they became these communities that were living there. And then nobody wanted to do anything because they didn't want to be mean. And it ended up becoming an entire like city, blocks and blocks of a community in San Diego. And I don't even know what they've done with that yet. So. I think, like she said, it has to go back to some kind of recovery project or go back to somewhere where it can actually help someone, because at least that way you know where your dollar's going.
Right. Haley, you're out and about a lot. What are you hearing about this? Are folks upset? Are they...
I think it's divided. Like you mentioned, it really is divided. I think it's, you know, there's those who advocate for the homeless or those who are homeless who feel like it is a little bit mean, maybe just the wording. But then there's all the downtown business owners and a lot of the shoppers who agree with it. And I just remember covering homelessness as a topic in Chicago and following around some homeless advocacy groups, and they basically admitted that it's one of the hardest problems that we face in our society to solve.
Right.
It's just, there isn't an easy answer.
And in
that's the
Chicago,
hard
you don't
part.
want to be homeless because the weather's
It's
so
freezing.
miserable.
Right, right.
Here, we
It's
certainly
easier to be
attract. It
homeless.
is, and
Yeah.
by no means is it easy, but at least you've
The
got the
weather-wise.
weather concern
Right,
out of
exactly.
the picture. So, I mean, there's certainly no easy solution, but downtown is trying once again to make it a different focus.
You know, a lot of this happened when they closed all the mental institutions in Florida. A lot of those people had nowhere to go, and they still don't have anywhere to go. We can help a lot of the people get jobs, but some of those people are going to need treatment. They're going to need in-house treatment. So we need to give the money, not just not give anything, but give the money to the
right
organizations
places.
that
Well,
help
it's certainly, there's no
Exactly.
simple solution to that problem. Well, along the same lines, you can walk a mile in another's shoes as what is being called a misery tourist. Poverty simulation camps are actually growing in popularity to help those more fortunate understand the lives of those who do not have enough. At a poverty camp, you are assigned an identity. You are asked to navigate a series of challenges, such as dealing with a limited budget. Advocates say the goal is to encourage the affluent to use their time, money, and influence to help find solutions. Critics say this humiliates the poor and serves just to make the well-off feel better about themselves.
First of all, you ate yesterday and you know you'll eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is, let's pretend we're homeless. I think it's ridiculous and sort of a slap in the face to the homeless people.
Pretentious.
They can't go home the next day. That person who's visiting can.
Right, playing poor. I've seen
Yeah.
it called.
Horrible. That's absolutely terrible.
I mean, I understand the point of, wow, you know, I see why, I read the article very carefully, and it talked about how one of the affluent participants said, okay, I understand why drugs become a factor. I understand why alcohol becomes a factor, because you feel so hopeless. So, I mean, there's a level of understanding perhaps that can be gained, but you're right. You know in your head, this is temporary for me.
Yeah.
And
So-
you're not that hungry. You just ate a few hours
Right,
ago.
this isn't chronic for you.
It's more genuine, you know, more genuine if you go and you put it out there that, like, you know, I want to spend some time with you as someone who's struggling, so I can understand your struggles, instead of making it like
And make a donation.
and
And the
make a
bottom line is
donation,
they
yeah.
need resources.
Instead
Yes.
of making
That's
it this
just volunteering.
tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
just
know?
volunteering.
Yeah.
And
Time is a
that's-
resource. Give
Exactly.
them your time.
Yeah.
All right, well, some happy statistics for a change, and this is about our next generation of teens. A new government survey says they're having a lot less sex, drinking less, using drugs less, and not smoking as much. This mom says, thank heavens. Some are now calling current teens the cautious generation, with the sexual activity decline being the biggest ever recorded. So 41% of teens right now report ever having had sex. That is down from 47% a decade ago. Researchers say, and this is very interesting, that one possibility is that teens now hang out on technology. Can't get pregnant on an iPhone, can you, Linda? With group chats and FaceTime, rather than hanging out in cars and parks like we used to. Plus, sexual discourse is much more open right now, which takes away some of the mystery. I totally agree raising
That's true.
teenagers with both of that. They live on their phones. And I used to think, oh my gosh, she has no life. She's always in her bedroom, buried on that phone. But then you start to listen, they're on FaceTime, they're on
Yeah.
group chats. That's how they hang.
Yes.
And that's okay maybe, because when you were hanging bored before, someone might pass a cigarette.
Or
Drugs, alcohol.
in my
yeah.
day, you went on a date. So anytime you went out, it was two people, boy and girl alone. And that could lead to problems. Not, of course, to me, but to other
But it's
people.
still
Yeah.
important. But it's still important. I actually think this generation is missing some of that dating ability,
Yeah.
the one-on-one conversation ability.
Social skills.
Well, social
do
skills
everything together.
And intimacy, you still at some point perhaps will spend intimate time, not meaning sex, just meaning relationship
talking.
time with someone in your life. But this group just knows how to go like this.
So basically,
know?
it's not education, it's just technology.
That's
Well, it's helping. Maybe both. Hopefully
Yeah,
both.
hopefully
Depends on what
both.
you're reading.
And I do think open discourse helps because, again, I spend a lot of time around this generation of teens, and they'll tell you anything.
Anything.
They talk
Which is
about
kind of good in a
everything.
way.
It's very
Yeah.
fun.
As the mom. to
Yes,
hear all
it's
the
yeah,
stories.
right.
Yeah.
So, well, always good news when a new generation of teens is lowering those.
That's so
risky
funny because you
behaviors.
can see what your kids are talking about on technology. I used to have to read my daughter's diary.
And you've admitted to having a glass on the
Oh,
floor.
yeah,
I know you
Yeah,
have.
listening in on the phone. Yeah.
We just break into the phones. That's what we do. Well, most agree that with Barack Obama, regardless of your political feelings, has been a pretty hip and trendy president in general. Well, last night he had some very unusual help in summarizing the last 8 years. Take a look at his spot on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
In 2008, the country wasn't feeling in the mood. It was too tired, stressed, said it had a headache. But Barack lit some candles and got some silky satin sheets. Silky satin sheets now. Told the American people, yes, we can.
Yes, we can. It's all right. He created tons of jobs for you and me. And he's got one more left for Hillary.
So Jimmy Fallon and the Roots were slow jamming with Obama. He was the straight man. See how he kind of delivered his statement? And then Fallon took a little rap. We got a little crooning going on. Slow jam is one of Tonight Show's popular and often repeated skits. But, you know, kudos to President Obama, again, for being willing to hang and laugh and just be
He's
a
got lots of
normal
talent.
person.
He could be a stand-up comedian.
Do you remember in the beginning when Michelle went on one of these shows and everyone was like, oh, that is not what you do as a political
Right.
leader. And they really changed a
They
lot.
did change
We
a lot. Yeah.
We needed the younger generation and kind of my generation. We needed somebody who was more entertainment focused because everybody was tweeting. Remember we were like, oh my gosh, they're tweeting. But that was the way to get to the masses and also get to the young people. So I think he kind of
He
spearheaded that
revolutionized
one.
with his
Yeah.
first campaign. They were really the first campaign to reach out on Twitter,
Yeah.
on Facebook, all that. So now it's just everybody who's campaigning does it.
and now Donald and Hillary are fighting on
on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah,
So on Twitter, and it's very entertaining.
What would we do without our social
Yep.
media? All right, well, you know it's a big night out when you wake up without your pants on. True? But
Never had that happen.
Oh, Linda. But it's a bad sign if you don't even know where your pants are. So a Canadian man went out partying. This is my favorite part, Linda. You'll like this. For his grandma's 80th birthday. He enjoyed himself thoroughly, but he woke up in his hotel in just his undies with no idea where his pants went or the cell phone and wallet that were in them. So, appropriately, as we were saying, he turned to Twitter, asking anyone to share to Reddit if they knew where his charcoal Calvin Klein chinos went. Guess what? It worked. They were returned to the hotel. No one knows where they spent the night, but the guy got his pants and his devices back.
Okay.
I hope he has
And
the
20
tracking on that
years
phone.
from now, somebody's going to turn up and say, hi, I'm your son or daughter.
We don't know what his pants did, but we suspect they had a good time.
Apparently they did. So did he.
Isn't there some kind of like GPS tracking on that phone that he can find out?
Find
you
my
know?
iPhone or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Where has my phone been?
Right.
You know?
What did my pants do?
We're smart like that. We can find out where his pants are.
We could find out where
His
his pants has
girlfriend
been.
can probably find out.
Yeah,
That
that's probably
too.
concerned
Yep.
about that. All right, well,
Yep.
Linda, we're going to need you to weigh in on this one. There's a new sexy model out there gaining quite a following in Europe, but he's not the typical 20-something with a chiseled face. He is 60-year-old Philippe Dumas, and his career is white hot, kind of like his beard. So he gained fame after a Reddit post went viral. And now he has landed work through several different agencies. With his prominent beard and tattoos, retailers seem to like his unique look. Do you?
No. Okay, sit up
I
straight.
thought the
Sit
same
up straight,
thing.
guy. I don't like that beard.
No, I don't
Mustache might
either.
be. I do not like that beard. It really makes you look old. And I don't like tattoos. I hate to say that. I know a lot of people do, but I don't like tattoos.
He
think the
didn't
beard really
strike.
gets me.
Yes, the
I'm
beard
not a
looks
big
shaggy.
facial. Yeah, I'm okay with a little scruff, but a long beard. Just the thought of how gross that can be,
Yeah.
I just don't.
You want to tell him what could be caught in it?
Well, yeah, and then if you're like close to someone with that beard, not my
It's
thing.
always the Santa Claus thing that goes on in my
that too, yeah.
You've never wanted to date Santa Claus? Maybe
No, I
you go to
didn't.
Europe. Is that a European look?
It's New York. It's everywhere. I see it here. I saw it in Anne
Yeah,
Marie yesterday. It's
you're
very
right.
trendy right now.
The
This
big
is
long
like
beard.
this is that guy. That's the Login Man. That's been going around for about a year now, and they've been growing that beard for a year, so it's just getting bigger and bigger. But they have beard scrubs now. I mean, I work in beauty, so like when you go to do somebody, you're like, did you shampoo your beard? Would you like for me to condition it? Like, it's all, there's so much maintenance that goes into it. It's actually usually pretty clean, because I was concerned about that when I had to do someone's makeup that had that. But it is, and it's, they keep it very soft. They treat it, that's like their hair, like our hair.
They're proud of it.
And it's, you see that Banana Republic did an ad with it, J. Crew, Madewell. That's where everything's going, because it is on trend. So that's why he's. I have no problem with that.
Oh,
really?
That turns you off.
But I think it's odd for me to say that too. But I think that some guys, a lot of guys don't have a chin, so you don't even figure it out until they shave.
I think it's that like lumber sexual.
Yeah, exactly. We all want a lumber
Put them in plaid and it's over.
All right, well, finalizing an adoption is usually kind of dry and boring, at least for the kid in court, but this one, very different. Danielle is 5 years old, and she loves Disney princesses. Well, to make her Adoption Day special, Judge Patricia Gardner in Grand Rapids, Michigan, decided to invite some princesses into the courtroom, just to show her that she is a princess for the day and deserves to have all her dreams come true. You can see Cinderella, even Prince Charming, Belle. As they entered the room, Judge Gardner took off her robe to show that she too was dressed as a princess. She was dressed as Snow White. So just an
My
extra
daughter is so
special way.
against this. She does not want her, she's got a 3-year-old daughter. She says, I do not want her to grow up and believe that she has to have a prince rescue her.
Well, that's true.
I agree.
I bet we all agree with that, but I will say, because I didn't have a lot of princessing going on with my daughter, but she did have a little bit, you know, it's just one of those fleeting stages of life that's kind of fun to be.
I bought that 3-year-old a Snow White outfit.
Did you?
Well, I think you can be a princess without a prince.
Yeah, and I think that Disney's starting to go that way, right?
Yes.
At the end, so hey.
Or you can be a princess that's just as strong as your prince.
True.
That's the way I like to look at it.
you can be a prince and a princess, and you're
Princess
both
just
awesome.
means you're gorgeous and royal, and you can be strong, intelligent, and employed
And
all
you're
at the
the
same
boss.
time.
And
That's right.
And you can whip a wand.
That's right.
All right, well, we're going to wave our wand and check in with our happy hour forecast. And when we come back, we have some great Father's Day ideas from our gadget guru.
Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC 7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC 7. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
At SWC Properties, we pride ourselves in providing to you the very best in customer satisfaction, and the secret's getting out. Maybe that's why so many people have chosen to list their homes with our friendly and qualified agents. After all, it only makes sense to list with a growing agency that markets in so many places. To list your home with SWC, give us a call at our Sarasota office. And don't forget to watch the House to Home Show every Saturday night here on ABC 7. It's simple. We just market your home better.
It's never easy to pick gifts for dads and husbands, especially because men always seem to like things that are unusual and unique the best. So we asked gadget guru Craig for some innovative Father's Day gift ideas, and he joins us now. Well, this is difficult. I always struggle for the dad, for my dad and my husband, but these look awesome.
Well, g'day, ladies. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Beautiful ladies up front with me. I'm super excited. But yeah, Father's Day, it's all about having the right gifts. So I brought in some gifts that range from $20 all the way up to about $180, which is, so whether your dad, you want to do the $20.
Go there.
Yeah, and my mother-in-law, she'll send a little gift out to us as well, and then dad. So it's a great little gift. You can always give it to that man who does things around the home.
And there's no neckties up here.
Yes.
Absolutely. So I changed it up a little bit because I wanted to show you a full range. So right over here on the right-hand side, we have Sea Suckers. This is American-made.
Sea Suckers?
Yeah, American-made, and basically they came out with this product first, and you might be familiar with this. Basically, this sucks onto, you push this lever, and it will suck onto any type of boat, which is great because you don't have to drill holes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
And they were famous for putting roof racks on vehicles, so you can tow.
And this is a Suncoast company.
Yeah,
correct?
it's just up the road.
Sea Suckers.
But this is their new invention. It's a trash bin because when you're out floating and boating, you're on the boat, you need somewhere to put that trash. That is a great, phenomenal product.
I get it.
Great gift.
Because you can't just put
sticks
trash in
on.
a bag, it'll blow
Blow
out.
away.
Yeah.
And you're like, where do we put the
You have to
cans? Where
secure
do we
it,
want
yeah.
the trash? I'm all about that because it's saving the environment. It's getting that trash off our beaches, you know, which are beautiful.
Yeah, and supporting a local company. I love that.
Yeah.
Next up, I have this original grain watch. Now, this is what my wife just got me.
Oh,
Really? I'm going to have you put that right
And
back
I'm
down in front.
I'm a
We'll
builder
take
by trade, so I love anything that when it comes
Linda,
to
give that a tilt
when it
for me.
comes
There
to
you go.
anything when it comes to wood. But the beauty that I love about this is that each watch that you buy, they plant 10 different trees.
Oh.
Really? Well,
So
first of all, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, and now thanks to my wife, that's the more of the higher product that's on the table. So thank you to her. I'll fill the car full of gas and take care of the boys for you. That's great. See how it works?
pretty, yeah.
Right,
ladies?
you give your man gifts, your man gives you gifts back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
very
you've got
nice.
the flip belt, which is great. Now, this used to be for the ladies, you know, but guys can wear this as well. It's a great way because if you're running over Ringling Bridge and you want to take the credit card, you want to stop at shore and have a cocktail, you can put your keys and credit card in here as well and tuck it under your shirt.
Okay, so better than a fanny pack.
Yeah.
And it's really
a little
good
bit
for
flatter
running.
than a funny pack, so no one can see it.
A lot of
Yeah.
runners, I have something similar, you know,
Yeah.
when you're on long runs.
Well,
and
and
you
it's
need-
got a
super
more
comfortable.
a
Really.
moisture wicking fabric.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
great way, so you're not having to jiggle with that wallet and
Yes.
stuff in your pocket
And that's
as
called
well.
a flip belt.
Yep.
All right,
And
I'm going to
same-
leave this one right here.
Yeah, so the same company makes this. Now, give that a shake. Here's the funny thing, is as you shake it, it starts to light.
Oh, yeah.
So if Dad's out and about and he wants to get fit and he wants to see where he's going, he's got to start running.
Oh, I get it. So as
'Cause,
soon
you
as
know,
I stop, it stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, I've got 2 boys under the age of 2, and we tend to put on a little bit of the weight as we get older. Running after those boys, that's a great way. And it's, you know, it's only $22, so it's a great little gift to put in as little,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Father's
Well, and
Day
it's-
stocking
And
or whatever you want
safety,
to
I would
do.
assume, if
Yeah,
you're running in the
Safety
evening.
in this
Yep.
time of year, you almost have to wait until it gets dusk
Yeah,
to
you
dark
do.
Yep.
before you
To be
can
able to
run.
run,
So I
yep.
love that.
And then we have the Calvin 36 tool. Now I'm going to reach through, I'm going to
Okay.
grab this. If you want to actually open that up,
Let's
pull
open
that
this
out.
up.
This is really good because
There we go.
it has 36 different items inside. It only has one blade, and you have a little lever that lifts this up.
Okay.
So you have a tape measure, you have a
there we
hammer,
go.
you have a
That's
level.
so- oh, look at
it only
this.
has one blade, which is great.
A tape
because
measure.
most traditional
Oh, look at
multi-tools
that.
have about 30 blades and two screwdriver bits.
Right, so we're not so blade focused, but
have a
we
level.
have the
Other
screwdriver.
gadget.
Yeah, and there's a little lever on the side that flips this open.
Okay.
If you just push that lever right there.
And what's
Oh.
the price point on this?
That's about $49.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
bad.
this is great. A level, I
Level,
see.
tape measure, 5-foot tape measure,
A
changes
light.
out, LED light, hammer. It's great. You know, guys and girls, I sell it on HSN as well. The girls
Yeah.
love it as well.
This is
but
fun.
it's such a great guide tool because you can put it in the boat, you can put it in the RV, you can take it with you. Which
And
is,
look what I found.
Exactly.
I found the corkscrew.
So we hide that in there. So as the boys are doing their jobs around the home and doing our little honey-do list, you know, we've got a little secret in there for
I
them.
see.
But it's
You
also
do
good
have a
because you don't have to
secret.
pull out the whole toolbox if you're just doing
Absolutely.
something. You know,
Right.
just
Simple
have that like
and
on your
easy.
counter. Yeah.
Yep.
Fun. All right, well, thank you,
thanks,
Craig.
Excellent. Thanks for having me.
Great
Appreciate
ideas.
you bringing these ideas. Coming up next, it is confession time. We're going to spill our shapewear secrets. You're going to get out of here just in time.
On your TV, on your computer, on your camera, on your smartphone, on your Apple Watch. And now you can get ABC7, your Suncoast News on Roku. Just go to mysuncoast.com and click on the mobile tab for a list of fast and free downloads that deliver ABC7, your Suncoast News on the go.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
With new products and technologies constantly evolving, even being pregnant isn't the same as it used to be. I'm Stephanie Roberts. On Suncoast View, one of our trend experts is expecting. She's found the latest and greatest pregnancy items to share with us. We learn more about celebrating the 151st Juneteenth anniversary here in Sarasota. Dr. Jenny is back and Table Creekside in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
At SWC Properties, we pride ourselves in providing to you the very best in customer satisfaction, and the secret's getting out. Maybe that's why so many people have chosen to list their homes with our friendly and qualified agents. After all, it only makes sense to list with a growing agency that markets in so many places. To list your home with SWC, give us a call at our Sarasota office. And don't forget to watch the House to Home Show every Saturday night here on ABC7. It's simple. We just market your home better.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Vargas. Exercise can boost your energy, improve your mood, and make you feel better. And now there's another reason to start thinking about hitting the gym. Monday on Good Morning Suncoast, we'll show you what impact it could have on your risk of stroke. John?
We'll watch for a reduced rain chance as we head into the beginning of the work week. We'll talk about that bright and early.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Welcome back. All right, this is something we talk a lot about amongst ourselves, shapewear. So just in case you feel bad, which sometimes I do, about having to wear it or kind of needing it, check this out. We've got Hollywood stars who flat out admit to wearing it almost all the time, and they're teeny tiny. Take a look at, oh, I bet you recognize Jennifer Lawrence. Yep,
wow.
Shapewear under there to smooth the whole thing out. Let's see who else is admitting it. Tyra Banks.
Supermodel.
Absolutely. Guess what? It's okay. Jessica Alba. She's tiny, but she still gets lumpy bumpies. Everybody has extra skin, right? It's just part of life. And guess what? Brad Pitt. Even men.
That's surprising.
But think about it. I mean, they have to look just as dapper. So Mickey has a new favorite kind she's going to tell us about.
Yes, this is actually, okay, ladies, I have it on right now. And Linda, you even admitted I'm sitting up straighter.
Yes, you are.
I am. And it is definitely, it comes all the way up to here.
So what is it called?
So this is the Amia. And I was sent this the other, like a couple of weeks ago. And I'm like, okay, I'll try to get in it. And when I got in it, I realized this thing is amazing. It goes all the way down, but it doesn't have any cinching on your thigh because you see that little lace wedge right there?
So it doesn't hurt down
I
here.
love the bottom because when your legs pop out the bottom,
Then it cuts it off.
It tapers off, so you don't have that, and it's so soft and giving.
Okay, I need to ask a gross question. Does it have a potty hole?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It does. It has its potty hole right here.
Okay,
and
what's from rolling
great
down?
The strap. So this goes right up to under your bra, and you put it on like that. You see, and in New York,
it might lift your bosoms at the same time.
Well, you know, I thought that there was going to be like a fat gap that was going to fold up and come up and just give me a little bit bigger of a breast, but it doesn't.
It you have one of those.
I know. I'm going to live in this. What are you talking about? And it gives it such smoothie. And you just felt me a second ago. You were like, girl, you feel firm.
Yeah, no, it really packs it in there. It looks great.
So I'm going to pass this down so you guys can get a feel for her because I want you to realize that there's no boning in this.
So it won't be uncomfortable.
No, it's great. And I've worn it for hours. And I think that what we were looking for is that kind of thing because everybody goes to the Hamptons in the summertime and the white jeans have gotten thinner and thinner. And the one thing that you're saying is, I got a lump in my rump, you know, so this is the way that I wear it right underneath.
Under white.
Yep, they work under, and they've got the shorts so you can wear them with jeans.
All right.
It comes in black too if you're more of a black fan.
Okay, and where can we find this?
At hourglassangel.com.
Hourglassangel.com. We admit our shapewear secrets. We're getting it. All right, next we have a men's fashion show, and we won't ask if they're wearing shapewear. Stay with us.
Not these guys.
On Animal Outtakes, every week, it's a new animal adventure. From meeting curious lemurs to feeding big cats and hosing down rhinos, there's never a dull moment. And sometimes these amazing animals chime in. Tune in to Animal Outtakes to find out what they have to say. Watch Animal Outtakes this weekend on ABC7.
Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
At ABC7, our entire weathercast is dedicated to the Suncoast, and now we bring it to you like never before with the all-new official Suncoast forecast.
Beach and boating forecast. The winds will be out of the northwest at 10 knots.
Now, with the most advanced graphics and technology, we bring you weather where you live, pinpointing right down to your neighborhood.
Zooming into the Sarasota Bayfront,
the all-new official Suncoast forecast, only on ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. On your TV, on your computer, on your camera, on your smartphone, on your Apple Watch. And now you can get ABC7, your Suncoast News on Roku. Just go to mysuncoast.com and click on the mobile tab for a list of fast and free downloads that deliver ABC 7, your Suncoast news on the go.
At SWC Properties, we pride ourselves in providing to you the very best in customer satisfaction, and the secret's getting out. Maybe that's why so many people have chosen to list their homes with our friendly and qualified agents. After all, it only makes sense to list with a growing agency that markets in so many places. To list your home with SWC, give us a call at our Sarasota office. And don't forget to watch the House to Home Show every Saturday night here on ABC 7. It's simple. We just market your home better.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better eater.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
Welcome back to Suncoast View. We're going to check back in with Chef Marco from Drunken Poet Cafe in downtown Sarasota. Chef Marco, I have to ask, how long have you been in downtown Sarasota?
For about 10 years.
For 10 years. All right, no one will tell us the secret of why you're called Drunken Poet, but I did hear that the secret is out, that you have some good specials this month. Tell us what's on your summer special list.
Well, we are part of Savor Sarasota.
Okay, and is the dish we're making today part of that?
Yes.
Okay, so crab fried rice, part of the Savor Sarasota menu, the fried rice with crab. And of course, if you're not familiar, Savor Sarasota running through June 14th with special lunch and dinner menus at bargain prices. Great way to try out places in town, just like Drunken Poet. Okay, we're going to join you in the kitchen in a few minutes. Linda?
Sometimes men's fashion seems so boring. You got your pants, you got your shirts, and many men are just scared to give patterns a try. Well, here today to show us how to spice up our men's wardrobe for Father's Day is Asen Bangish. He is from Robert Graham at the University Town Center Mall. Now, Robert Graham has a lot of patterns and a lot of prints. What do you say to the guy that's just scared to give them a try?
Give it a try. I mean, you can mix your colors, mix your patterns, have fun with it, and that's, you know, what we're all about, really. I mean, Robert Graham is definitely patterns and bright colors for any guy.
Are there any wrong ways, though? Because I know, like, even walking by your store, some guys are probably like, oh, I won't know what to do in there, you know, because you do see all those patterns. Are there rules anymore?
Well, I mean, just get in front of a mirror, and if it is yelling back at you, it probably doesn't work. So, you know, change. And then, you know, get your significant other's opinion. Make sure you go to the store and ask, you know, a trusted sales associate's opinion. You know, you can come see any one of us. We'll be honest with you as far as what works. But, I mean, you can just have so much more fun with it nowadays than you used to.
True. Okay, what is the rule now? Should things be baggy or should they be tight?
They really should fit just right. I mean, like, for your body type. It shouldn't be too baggy, shouldn't be too tight. You know, we're built all different ways. It should be flattering for you. You should be comfortable with it. But if you go too tight, you know, it's going to look wrong. If you go too big, it might make you feel and look a little bit bigger than you actually are.
True, when it's not fitted, it does, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've got to get it right, just right. And you'll be there to tell me if the patterns match or don't match or whatever.
Of course.
If I'm picking them out. Very good. Well, men don't want to look like they're cookie cutters, so how do they individualize their looks?
Do things like, you know, pushing up the sleeves, cuffing the pants. Maybe it's something with your accessories. Just doing something that's maybe unique for yourself. Style and fashion is a way to express yourself. So, you know, have fun with it. And once again, look in the mirror and make sure that it doesn't kind of bark back at you. If it doesn't, you're good to go.
And
if you feel good in it, then.
Exactly. Okay. Before we move on, tell us a second about what you're wearing, because you have, you know, kind of an unusual
really good.
fabric. And yeah, how did you decide to put that together? Because it looks great.
This, I just kind of decided, you know, when I'm out there, I see so many guys just wearing t-shirt and jeans. You know, that's like the casual outfit. Well, this is what kind of like the modern man wears and does with a t-shirt and jeans. a great statement or graphic tee. A great jacket, push up the sleeves.
And a casual jacket, I like that. It doesn't look like you borrowed your
going to
suit
work.
jacket
Yeah.
and put it with jeans, because that looks weird.
This T-shirt is picking up the colors of the jacket, so it does have a match going on in there.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some great, I love male models. We've got some great male models.
Linda wants to see the
I
model.
want to see the
she's checking
guys.
out the
Bring
boys.
them on. Asen, tell us about this.
So this is kind of.
Hey, I know him.
Oh, me too. Adam Cellini.
Okay, tell us about his look.
It's the look for like the modern gentleman. I mean, he really, nowadays you don't have to be in this suit to go from the boardroom to cocktail hour. Maybe he's going to a formal event. This is great for, I really feel for Florida, because it's a lot more casual here than, let's say, New York, Chicago, LA, or something like that. But it's a great look. What I really love is the bright colored sage pants, because so many people do the pop of color up near the face. This is the pop of color down below.
And that's okay. Colors in men's pants are okay.
Yeah. It's actually going to be really big. Yeah, really
Very
big for
good.
fall.
Used to be only old
Yes,
men.
exactly.
Now it's the young hip guys.
Yeah.
You're not an old man, Adam. You're not an
you
old
look
man.
good. Looking good, Adam. Let's bring on the next one.
Oh, hello.
Hey, it's Dwayne Lindo. Wow, look at that shirt.
Now, we talked about fit. Tell us about the fit here, because Dwayne's got some good muscles up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty good-sized guy. This is just a classic fit, and you can see it's very flattering. And what's nice is this is the solid shirt updated. It's got a little bit of a texture or embossed print to it. And every guy needs a great pair of dark jeans in his wardrobe.
Yes.
And then just top it off, you know, the hat is kind of coming back, and a great linen hat like that you want to
so
invest
classy.
in for summer.
And it matches his shirt. It's got, it's
Has
got
those
what did she
purples
call
in it,
around?
Yeah. He's ready for date night.
I agree.
Oh, looking good.
Looking
Dwayne.
good. Way to hit the gym, buddy.
Okay, and here comes a familiar face. The legs aren't so familiar, but I do recognize the face. John Scalzi.
I'm blinded by the white.
Baby.
Look at you. Okay, so we've got stripe on the bottom and pattern on top. Is he an accident, or is that okay?
No, not at all. He's working really well. The patterns aren't screaming at you, so you're good to go. And this is, once again, that kind of solid, updated with a little bit of print in it, matched with the striped shorts.
You look good.
And this is great for the Suncoast. I mean,
and breathable.
John just said comfortable. He was worried about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good alternative to a Hawaiian, like, you know, the Hawaiian kind of shirt.
yeah, definitely.
Same feel, but something different.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
But the cuffs are.
Yeah. And
Tell
that's
us
really.
about Robert Graham's signature.
Of course, you do have women's clothes, too.
Yes, we do. But yeah,
Show the
this is
gun.
the
Show the
signature
gun.
for Robert
Looking
Graham
good.
as far as the reverse cuff.
Yeah.
You've got it going. And
All right, and I
Stephanie,
have a surprise for Robert Graham. Tell us what most people don't realize.
Yeah, Robert Graham does have a women's collection. So obviously you can see this tunic length tank that she's wearing in a great bold pattern. And then like I have, I don't know if anybody can really see, but I've got white jeans on. She's got white pants on. It's a great summer basic bottom that everybody's got to have.
Oh, looking good, Stephanie.
Everything looks good with white
Let's bring
jeans.
everybody back on and see them
Come
all
join me,
together.
gentlemen.
Come on, guys. Look at this.
I've been waiting
what
for
a
this.
good-looking group. You can
Yeah, they really do look good.
You can find all of these fashions at Robert Graham at the UTC Mall, or you can go online and find them at robertgraham.com. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yeah,
This is
thank
beautiful.
you.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Wow.
And if I could just say one last thing, I'd like to invite everybody out. We're having a Father's Day bash at the store tomorrow, so come hang out with us.
You've got some good-looking stuff. We'll see you there. Next, Mickey's got a new product to share, and we're going to be her guinea pig.
Well, you already were.
At ABC7, our entire weathercast is dedicated to the Suncoast, and now we bring it to you like never before with the all-new official Suncoast forecast.
Beach and boating forecast. The winds will be out of the northwest at 10 knots.
Now, with the most advanced graphics and technology, we bring you weather where you live, pinpointing right down to your neighborhood.
Zooming into the Sarasota Bayfront,
The all-new official Suncoast forecast, only on ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. On the next Black Almanac.
The preservation and publication of Black history need only be trusted to those of whom the history represents. This way, we can be sure these great contributions will never again be destroyed, ignored, or marginalized, or diminished in any way from recognition and appreciation, looking at Sarasota and Newtown through the eyes of its Black citizens.
Sunday morning at 7:30 on ABC7. At ABC7, it's all about being here for you. Introducing ABC7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community. With a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC7 News at 7, weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast. Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Vargas. Exercise can boost your energy, improve your mood, and make you feel better. And now there's another reason to start thinking about hitting the gym. Monday on Good Morning Suncoast, we'll show you what impact it could have on your risk of stroke. John?
We'll watch for a reduced rain chance as we head into the beginning of the work week. We'll talk about that bright and early.
Monday at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better eater.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
Hurricane season is here, and Suncoast weather can go from this to this in seconds. So when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology so that we can bring you storm warnings faster and with more detail than ever before.
Plus, we focus on the Suncoast and track storms right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Turn to the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7. We're here for you.
Welcome back. Okay, let's be honest, ladies. We all have a little peach fuzz on our faces, some of us more than others. It seems to be increasing as we age. Well, of course, our beauty expert, Mickey Williams, has a solution for this, and she's here to show us what to do. It took me a little while to admit I needed you for this. I didn't want to admit I had peach fuzz, because I believe I said, no, I didn't. And then she corrected me and said,
oh,
yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had anything done. What can I do?
Well, normally you would have had to go to like a med spa, or you'd have to go to a doctor's office, and you would get dermaplaning on your skin, which is when they would use like a, you know, like one of those kind of, what is it, like a, what are they, scalpel or whatever? And
yeah,
they would take
scrape.
that kind of like blade, and they would go and they would take that first layer of skin, and they would also take all that kind of like vellus hair off of your face, which is great because when they do that, your skincare works better, your makeup goes on smoother, it's the most incredible exfoliation. So we've always had to go to doctor's offices to get that. But what's really kind of cool is this woman in Chicago had all these spas, and she realized, hey, you know what? I'm going to sell my spas, and I'm going to create a device where people can do this at home. And it has been one of the most incredible successes. This is DermaFlash, and we've talked about it before, but I can't tell you, this is like, it's revolutionary. It's changing the game for your at-home treatments. And what I love about it is that it's the handheld device, okay, that you can just basically, it brings out the benefits of professional dermaplaning, but you can do it at home. And so here's how it works.
Could you make a mistake and cut yourself?
Well, of course, with everything, with any blade, but she's really created this little blade, which is, you know, right there, the edge. She's created it to where if you hold it in a certain way, which we did yesterday with both Beth and Stephanie, you can just kind of hold your skin taut, and you can just go right there, and that blade will guide you. See that little blue part right there? It will guide you to where you can do it just right there. You can actually hear my hair right now that's going away.
Well, Mickey, you said that you can actually see in some of the product video that it isn't just hair it removes too, that it's also that layer of skin, which we want to get rid of.
Yeah, so this is how it works. You basically we have some footage here. It's really cool. So you can see this kind of like skin there. You can see how it just, see that little like kind of papery, tapery thing there?
Yeah.
The results are immediate. You have this silky smooth, hair-free complexion with no downtime. Look at that. See how it's just taking off that surface layer? It creates a perfectly smooth canvas for both makeup and skincare. You get this instant glow. 96% of users reported immediate improvement in the tone and texture of their skin. And it was just recently it's become such a success that it's available everywhere. And what I love about this is, again, it's created by a woman for women. This isn't something that you can use on men because they have terminal hair. This is for that layer of that skin that's there. And the edges, this whole kit is $189. Which is amazing because that's usually what it costs for you just to go to the doctor's office, right?
Right.
And you get 6 edges in it. So each edge is only a one-time use. So you just, she created it so smart that you could just pop your old edge in there. It'll sit in place. And there's this little blue kind of knob right here that'll tell you if you've used that edge yet.
And the before and afters
are ridiculous.
Are stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we all have peach fuzz. You know, there it is.
Yep.
But you can remove it.
But also the brightness and the texture and the tone of the skin looks different too, because you don't have that kind of crepey fixture on top of your skin. And again, why people were doing this in doctors' offices is because they wanted to, they're spending $250 on a cream. They wanted to make sure that they got the best benefit, and your cream didn't have to work as hard to get to that layer of skin. And this isn't just the kit. Now with the kit, she didn't just give you a cleanser and an after product or a third step. It's a 3-step process. The cleanser that you use, this isn't a gift with purchase. This is actually wonderful because when you go to the doctor's office, they usually put like an alcohol on your skin or an acetone to take out every ounce of oil. What she created was a cleanser that will take off all of that oil, but do it a little bit more gently.
Right.
This isn't a cleanser you can use every day. This is a cleanser that you use before the
Only
process.
with
You do the
this.
process.
So as normal with Mickey, she likes to use us as guinea pigs. And both Beth and I have admitted to doing things to remove our facial hair in the past. So Mickey sat us down yesterday, Beth doing her cleansing to get the oils off, and then tell us what you found. Can I say that you were yelling, ooh, look, there's hair flying all
Yeah, you
over
can
when we did
actually
it?
see right there. Well, with both Beth, we were laughing because there was hair kind of fluffing all around. And she was just like, wow, this is crazy. But look how much smoother. And I think that it's really feeling is believing. Look at that. You can see her hair. Do you see that?
Mickey gets so
Unbelievable.
excited.
I know. I love anything that works. That's why I'm so excited about it. And then she has the third step. There you are, honey. Look at that.
Yeah, so Mickey did it to me, and I have to tell you, the rest of the day yesterday and this morning when I put makeup on, my skin feels amazing.
Really?
It is so smooth. It has almost like an extra glow to it today because I got rid of the dead skin.
Yeah, you
and I
are
don't want to
glowing.
tell you that she's up here going, oh, look at all that hair you got going on up there. You know, we do have peach fuzz, and your makeup gets caught on it, and now it's perfectly smooth. So
It
it's a
looks
really
great.
cool
It really
device.
does.
I'm a believer.
yes.
I'm telling you right now, it's easier for you to do to yourself than for me to do you.
True, I can
because
see
you can
that.
kind of get a little closer. I was a little bit, I have to be a little bit more gentle because I don't want to go on too hard.
Yeah.
But doing it to yourself, you can go one way, either way. There's really no way to kind of mess it up.
Easy as can be to use. All right, thank you very much,
Yeah.
Mickey. Created by a woman for women. We love that. Dermaflash is available at upscale department stores, QVC, and Sephora. And a big thanks to Mickey to solve all of our beauty problems. All right, coming up next, we're going to preview Friday Fest at the Van Razel. It's almost time.
On your TV, on your computer, on your camera, on your smartphone, on your Apple Watch. And now you can get ABC7, your Suncoast News on Roku. Just go to mysuncoast.com and click on the mobile tab for a list of fast and free downloads that deliver ABC7, your Suncoast News on the go.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
With new products and technologies constantly evolving, even being pregnant isn't the same as it used to be. I'm Stephanie Roberts. On Suncoast View, one of our trend experts is expecting. She's found the latest and greatest pregnancy items to share with us. We learn more about celebrating the 151st Juneteenth anniversary here in Sarasota. Dr. Jenny is back and Table Creekside in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
At ABC7, it's all about being here for you. Introducing ABC7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community. With a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC7 News at 7, weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast. Hurricane season is here, and so is the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. This essential resource arms you with vital information you need to protect your family and property when severe weather threatens the Suncoast, including how to create your readiness plan and survival kit, shelter locations, what to do with pets, and important phone numbers. Visit mysuncoast.com and download the official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. Brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better eater.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
At ABC7, our entire weathercast is dedicated to the Suncoast, and now we bring it to you like never before with the all-new official Suncoast forecast.
Beach and boating forecast. The winds will be out of the northwest at 10 knots.
Now, with the most advanced graphics and technology, we bring you weather where you live, pinpointing right down to your neighborhood. Zooming into the Sarasota Bayfront,
The all-new official Suncoast forecast, only on ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Welcome back. We are always excited that it's Friday. And Linda, I know you're excited because you're leaving here to go to Friday Fest at the
Yes,
Van
I am
Ways.
going to be the master of ceremonies. We've got great music tonight. I hope it doesn't rain. If
Yeah.
it rains, we move indoors.
Okay.
So it will be rain or shine.
Rain or
we'll
shine.
just go inside the Van Ways.
And the best thing of all, it is free, and we had the band that's performing tonight with us yesterday. Oh my gosh, you don't want to miss this. They are amazing. A lot of them based in Anna Maria. Take another listen to Coco Ray and the Keepers. That Coco Ray, listen to that. 2 saxes at once, a great flute player, a great backup band as well. It's just a really cool vibe.
They play blues, they play rock and roll, they play country, they play it all, and they are great musicians.
So something for everyone, a lot of fun, all the Friday Fest, but we're kicking it off tonight, and I know you've wanted to say hi to Linda Carson, so go out there.
5 o'clock it starts.
That's
5
right.
till 9.
You're going to be a little late because we got to go to the kitchen first, but then we'll send you right out there.
I'm on my way.
Plan on that for tonight. We are headed to the kitchen with Drunken Poet. We're going to make some fried rice and crabs. Stay with us. Get ready for Savor Sarasota tonight.
On the next Black Almanac.
The preservation and publication of Black history need only be trusted to those of whom the history represents. This way, we can be sure these great contributions will never again be destroyed, ignored, or marginalized, or diminished in any way from recognition and appreciation, looking at Sarasota and Newtown through the eyes of its Black citizens.
Sunday morning at 7:30 on ABC7.
At SWC Properties, we pride ourselves in providing to you the very best in customer satisfaction, and the secret's getting out. Maybe that's why so many people have chosen to list their homes with our friendly and qualified agents. After all, it only makes sense to list with a growing agency that markets in so many places. To list your home with SWC, give us a call at our Sarasota office. And don't forget to watch the House to Home Show every Saturday night here on ABC7. It's simple. We just market your home better.
At ABC7, our entire weathercast is dedicated to the Suncoast, and now we bring it to you like never before with the all-new official Suncoast forecast.
Beach and boating forecast. The winds will be out of the northwest at 10 knots.
Now, with the most advanced graphics and technology, we bring you weather where you live, pinpointing right down to your neighborhood. Zooming into the Sarasota Bayfront,
The all-new official Suncoast forecast, only on ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hurricane season is here, and Suncoast weather can go from this to this in seconds. So when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast storm team at ABC7.
we're armed with the most advanced weather technology so that we can bring you storm warnings faster and with more detail than ever before.
Plus, we focus on the Suncoast and track storms right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, and on your mobile device. Turn to the official Suncoast storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
On Animal Outtakes, every week, it's a new animal adventure. From meeting curious lemurs to feeding big cats and hosing down rhinos, there's never a dull moment. And sometimes these amazing animals chime in. Tune in to Animal Outtakes to find out what they have to say. Watch Animal Outtakes this weekend on ABC7.
On your TV, on your computer, on your camera, on your smartphone. on your Apple Watch. And now you can get ABC7, your Suncoast News on Roku. Just go to mysuncoast.com and click on the mobile tab for a list of fast and free downloads that deliver ABC7, your Suncoast News on the go. Monday on ABC7 News at 7.
These donors own Hillary Clinton. They own her. And Bernie Sanders was right about that, I have to tell you.
Donald Trump focusing now on the general election and trying to win over Bernie Sanders supporters. But can he win the Sunshine State in November? Hi, I'm Ray Collins. That story plus our roundtable discussion.
Monday on ABC7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better eater.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
ABC7 News at 7, weeknights.
Coming up Monday at 4 on Suncoast View, with new products and technologies constantly coming out, even being pregnant isn't the same as it used to be. One of our trend experts is expecting, so she's going to bring us the latest and greatest pregnancy items to share with us. I promise it's none of us. We're also going to celebrate the 151st Juneteenth anniversary here in Sarasota. Dr. Jenny is back with summer health tips that are all natural, and Table Creekside is in the kitchen.
And welcome back. We are in the kitchen with Chef Marco from The Drunken Poet. Okay, let's hit it. What are we cooking?
We're cooking fried rice with crab meat.
Okay,
fried rice and crab meat. Okay, let's go. Stephanie's going to stir.
Start with oil.
How much oil?
You can put pretty much
Oops.
all of it.
That's Stephanie's kitchen right there.
We're not cleaning the kitchen.
Okay, is that enough?
Just, he's going to pour it all in.
Very good, very good.
All right, now we know.
All right.
What's next?
The egg?
Egg? Okay, crack an egg.
Oh, they
Here.
gotta be cracked.
Have you ever seen her crack an egg before? This is not
no.
pretty.
Yeah?
All right, not such a dump. Smaller dump on the egg. How do I have to mix it?
I had 4 kids. I know how to crack an egg.
Yeah, well, I don't like hot oil. Okay. All right, sorry.
You
Keep
good?
talking.
Okay.
Yep, now what?
All right, just keep mixing.
I mix.
What's next?
What does Linda do?
What do you want me to do next? Marco, he's getting a little nervous. Okay, what do you want
What should Linda do?
He's worried about your egg.
Right? Am I doing the right thing?
What else
Rice?
go in? Yep.
Rice?
Yeah.
Oh.
All of them.
Woo! Uh-oh. Careful.
Oh,
this is like a dump pot.
What's next?
The sauce.
The sauce.
This one.
And he told me
Not
the
all
most
of it.
important thing is
All of it?
not
No,
all of it.
So
Not all of it.
3-4 spoons.
3-4 spoons. 1, 2, 3. A little more. A little more. There we go.
Maybe 6 then.
6. Chef, you don't usually
you're good.
count, do you? You just fake it.
Okay, what's next?
Garlic.
Garlic? Whole
Yes,
thing?
the fresh one.
The first
Yep,
one?
one
So
spoon.
in case you wondered, we are making, and not well,
Is that enough?
And the
fried
powder one.
rice with
Powder?
crab.
Yeah, no, like a half of it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm using my hands, ladies. That's gross.
Don't
Whoa!
All right, we're good.
That's garlic.
Okay, what next?
A little bit of black pepper.
Black
Okay,
pepper.
pinch.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
What next?
Watch out, everybody, don't breathe in.
And then a little bit of salt.
You want to do the salt?
Just a little bit.
This is starting to look
no,
like
no, no.
fried rice.
It smells really good.
It's like fried rice, Chef.
Sugar.
Sugar. Ooh, I never would have thought to put sugar in it.
A spoon.
A spoon?
Yeah.
There's some sugar
What does the
for you,
sugar do?
Hey, we could make this at home.
Makes
Make
it
your
sweet.
rice, add some eggs.
What else I got?
Hey, we got these.
How are we
two
doing
things.
here?
about
Is
these
that
guys?
it?
Good. Yep.
All
Keep
right.
mixing.
Gonna put a little more oil in there. So this is the fried rice, and as you can see, when we plate, it
This one?
gets topped
the
with
crab meat?
crab. Can we put the crab in?
All the crab meat.
All of it.
And we're going to do some browning of the crab as well. All right, we are cooking fried rice with crab with Drunken Poet Cafe. Marco thinks we're a mess, but you can go visit him and get this as one of the Savor Sarasota entrees. 3 courses, $29 for dinner. It's an amazing deal all through the month of
look
June,
at that.
June 1 through 14th at every Sarasota restaurant. All right, hey, I think we did a pretty good job, girls.
more of this?
Very good. We need more?
More?
Linda wants more. All right, Nikki is heading back on the road to New York. Thank you so much for joining us the last couple of days. We love it when you're here. Haley, look, I made you dinner.
Thank you.
And I think
She knows how bad I am at making things.
I don't even think you have to be scared of it. Chef Marco, I hope we didn't scare you.
No, this actually looks pretty easy.
We have a lot of fun regardless. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Be sure to take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view.